Hello, sistrens. Welcome to Each Sister, Teacher Sister, Dr. Maria here. Yes, I've decided I'm going to be using that title now for so many reasons, which I will share by and by. But more importantly is to empower somebody else to go on and get that doctorate degree. Yes, it is possible. So welcome to Each Sister, Teacher Sister, where I'm trying to uplift somebody with something that I'm learning every day. And hopefully, if you find this helpful, share it with somebody else. Subscribe to my channel here on YouTube and on Facebook if you have not done that. So today I logged onto my Facebook and found my friends debating over the crazy message by Mr. Lonnie Turner. I think Lonnie Turner, I don't know. Mr. Lonnie Turner, the man who put out a picture of his wife and his mistress, talking about these two better get along. And apparently he's been having this relationship with these two women for several years. And of course, everybody proceeded to have an opinion. Even though I'm a little late, I just want to go on ahead and give you my thoughts. And here is what I think. First and foremost, crazy as this Neanderthal Turner is, I have to applaud him because he has gone on and shown the women and all of us and anybody else who want to hop on Team Turner who he is, what he's doing, and what he thinks. So you hop on there. Hey, but one girl went ahead and married him, and you would think that would be enough for him, but she went ahead and agreed to this ridiculous relationship, and they're not getting along is what prompted Mr. Turner to write this. So my job is to crack this code for some of the sisters. I'm gonna be Dr. Maria Code Cracker, because this right here just shows one more time what I believe. If you don't know your value, somebody would decide it for you, shove it down your throat. He is gonna make sure you swallow it and make sure you even act like you like it. You gotta know what you're worth. So here I go. So he says, wow, I'm still trying to figure out how my thoughts have made it all around the world. Do people envy the fact that I have maintained 2 full-fledged relationships for years? Are women feeling a certain kind of way because women don't like seeing other women share a guy? How am I a bad guy because I chose to live my life to the fullest and enjoy everything that I have access to? You hear that, girl? You hear that, ladies? What you are is things he can access. He can go to Best Buy. He can come to your backyard and access you and use you. This man sees nothing wrong with him living the fullest life. What does that say? You're not someone to him. You're something he can play with. Co-cracking here, co-cracking. Okay, let's go. Next one. I know several people who have commented on my timeline that wish they could have had relationships be in the open, but the guys they were having sex with kept them hidden from society. I know some people who have commented on my post who have had guys run them into the ground mentally, physically, emotionally, and financially. I haven't done any of these things. Crazy man. What does he mean he hasn't done any of these things? He has put 2 women's names and pictures in media acting like there are 2 puppies in his house that are not getting along. But no, man does not see what he has done wrong. Girls, set your standards. Co-cracking, what is he saying? These 2 women never set standards. They just say, come on, get me, and do whatever you will. And lo and behold, the man does not think he's abusing them. He's not doing that. Why? Because you let him. Some people have this man. He just did not come on media to talk about it, but they have the man. Same thing. You're a thing. He's using you. He don't give a shit about you. That's the truth. Mr. Turner is letting us all see into the minds of men. Code cracking, girl. Code cracking for you sisters. Here I go. Okay. He says, I have never hit a woman in my life. Forget about putting their pictures internationally. For him, hitting is just slapping your ass. Anything else? He's just loving you. A, because you say yes. All right, let's go. Oh my. I have also had people comment about me saying I'm on drugs, that I am an alcoholic. I must admit that I do drink socially daily. Say what? What do you mean you drink socially daily? Okay, now he's not too clever, ladies. He's not too clever. Men be drinking every single day, but because he's drinking around y'all, he says he's drinking socially. He's not an alcoholic. Brother, drunk. His behavior is that of a drunkard. Alright? Okay, let's see what else he said. There is also someone who has commented on my post who is totally ashamed to let the world know who her child's father is. What's that got to do with anything? I mean, he's not talking about his babies. He just put out his baby mama and his mistress there, out there. Nothing to hang on, just out. And he's talking about somebody not wanting to talk about their baby daddy. What the hell he talking about? It is not the girls that brought you out, dude. You brought them out. Okay, get that. Code cracking. I'm code cracking. Okay, let's go. Dr. Maria, code cracking for you. Okay, let's go. All right. I haven't employed people who steal and take money from their mates. I have people who have boyfriends and husbands who literally beat them senseless, but yet the ladies still continue to love their partners, just like your crazy women love your crazy behind. Okay. Oh, this man. Okay. I know guys who live off of their wives and girlfriends and refuse to get jobs. I know several people who have commented who have sold pussy simply to live like your girls. You just said, Mr. Turner, that you don't beat them, you give them stuff. So, code cracking, girls staying with you, giving their pussy to you for whatever it is you're giving them. We don't know what you're giving them. It looks like a lot of heartache to me, but they're okay with that. Okay, so keep moving. I've never judged anyone. I have never knocked anybody's house. I support whatever makes people happy. It is shocking that my wife has gotten over 1,000 messages from people saying that they are praying for her. It baffles me because my wife lives better than damn near all y'all people. Y'all poor people complaining about my wife. Stop it. I can put my wife's business here. I can shame her internationally, but she got clothes, she got things, she got a house better than y'all, so shut y'all up. My girl is giving me her pussy for stuff. What are you doing, people? Stop praying for my wife. You think he'd be grateful that somebody wants to uplift me, his wife, but no. Dr. Maria co-cracking here. Brother doesn't get it. Let's go. Okay. It baffles me because my wife lives better than damn near all the people trying to reach out to her to pray for her. They need to be praying for themselves, or maybe they have been praying for themselves, but their prayers are not being answered. Looks like your girl's prayers are not being answered either, seeing us there still with your crazy ass, Mr. Turner. Girl, Dr. Maria co-cracking, you crazy as hell, sir. And them girls crazier than you. Alright, let's keep going. Okay, so shaking my head. He's shaking his damn head. We're shaking our damn heads. We're shaking our damn heads too, Mr. Turner. You got 2 girls with your crazy behind. How much money you got? Really? Okay, let's keep going. Everyone should be happy. All of you single women are at home every night wishing you all had somebody next to you. Single women at home now wishing we had somebody like you. Dr. Maria co-cracking. No, not every person wants your crazy people around them. And your girls should leave your crazy ass too if they knew what was good for them. All right, but let's keep going. Okay, and then there are those who have a dude come by to keep you company whenever he chooses to find or take the time to. I love all of the comments, I really do. Okay, let's go back to that one. Man choosing when they choose to come. Have you looked in the mirror? You this man. You the man who's choosing who, when, where, and how to deal with your women who don't know what they're worth if they're putting up with this from you. How dare you put 2 women who claim to love you, you put their business on international media. Mr. Turner, you crazy. Okay, let's go. So he says, I just want some of the people who are having issues of their own to maybe come together so that we all can come up with healthy solutions to all of our problems. Say what? Our problems. No, you got problems. You put your women out, you put your business out, but what follows is what really got me thinking about your crazy ass. What else are you, Mr. Turner? Because here is what you said. Your rich behind said, how about, since so many of you think I should not do some of the things I do, each of you should schedule times and dates to treat me to nice dinners and talk to me about how to be a better man. Mr. Turner, are you some sort of a gigolo? Is your ass some kind of gigolo? Is that who you are? Is that how you got these women dealing with you? Are they paying you? Is that how this girl? Is that why these girls fighting? How would a rich man like yourself, Mr. Turner, come up with that crazy idea that you want people who don't like you to come on out with you and buy you stuff? You just said you're rich. Shouldn't you be the one buying people stuff? Isn't this who you really are? You're crazy behind. You just like to use women's money. And you had the nerve to say you're not that guy. You that man. You that man. And these girls crazy as hell. That girl with that beautiful purse, you know she's working. And you using her money. I'd like to talk to her. And I hope with all those 1,000 prayers that something cuts through and she drops your ass like a hot tomato. Girl, you are worth more than this. Decide, what are you worth? What are you worth, my sister? This man does not know your worth. But no, the fool did continue. This wasn't it. He did continue trying to defend his behind, and I'm about to find that too. So hang on. So he goes, everyone can't do what I do. I work extremely hard. Then why you want people to buy you dinner, crazy man? And make a lot happen. I have lots of choices. I have chosen to deal with 2 women for the past couple years. But it seems to be becoming too challenging because of the hate they have for one another. Either one of them 2 can grab their hat and coat and move on. to a different situation. Girls, did you hear that? This man, I go back, this man thinks you as something to play with, something to use, and you are disposable. So what y'all fighting about? I don't know. If I was one of you two, we'd get together and whoop his crazy behind. That's what we do. We'd wait for him empty. No, let me not go further. Okay, so you need to plan something, the two of you, and whoop his ass. That's what I think you should do. But hey, who am I? I'm Dr. Maria Co-Crockett for you. Okay, so here I go. There are plenty of people waiting for either of them to fuck up. I am not worried. As I stated earlier, they have choices. Both of them can make the choice to become regular. So somehow this man sees as if he's improving your situation. He has improved your situation. Do you think he has improved your situation? Do you think putting your affairs in the international limelight, do you think he has improved your situation that much that he can do, say whatever he do and he say because of this money? I mean, Bill Gates has never done this. Warren Buffett has never done this. Well, Trump, well, we don't know about Trump, but so many other rich people have never done this. Is your man richer? Okay, let's move on. So he says, as I stated earlier, they have choices. There are a lot of guys who will appreciate being with either one of them. And girls, you need to go get with them. If either one of them leaves the situation I have set forth, they will be fine. I'm simply stating what my desire is. So they both will understand what is required. I have told them both privately. Now they should know I am dead serious. What is this, kindergarten? Is your house some kind of school that this man be schooling you about what to do and what not to do? Like what? Once again, how rich? How good is he in bed? Because clearly he is not that rich, but because he want people to buy him dinner. But is he that good in bed? Really? He sounds Is he? Okay. Now, I'm dead serious and we have the entire world. You sure do. As witnesses, I'm not a regular guy. He sure isn't Bill Gates though, because I never heard of him. I never heard of Mr. Lonnie Turner. I never heard of... So, okay, maybe in your world, he's not regular, but to the rest of us, he sure is. We don't know him. Okay. But that's neither here nor there. I have the ability to change lives. I'm also very generous. My wife had a great life before we ever got married because of the fact we had children. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. I don't know if he's trying to be cynical, but following the next sentence, he just putting you down, just cutting you down to nothing. And he says, my wife had a great life before we got married because of the fact we had children. So he didn't even like you. He married you, lady, because you had children. So all he, you know, it's the children he wants, not you. So just hear that. And if he a rich man, divorce his ass, go to the lawyers. Right here, you have a good case for why you want to dissolve this relationship. You can just take all this document, go with it to a good lawyer. You get all this money for his children. You can do that, girl. You can. You know, decide what are you worth, what are you worth, what are you worth, what are you worth. Okay. So he goes on. They both remember how life was before me. And the next sentence, my dear ladies, if you read this sentence and continue to be with him, you deserve whatever he would do to you from here on out. What does he say? He says, I am sure they don't want to go back to eating leftover taco meat and soup. Girl, he brought up the leftover taco meat and soup. How dare he? First and foremost, leftover taco meat is yummy. I like it. I like how it tastes. I like soup, especially depends on the soup, but if it's got meat in it and you put it in the fridge and you eat it the next day, girl, that's good stuff. And this jackass is trying to act like this is some kind of sin, that eating leftover taco meat and soup is some kind of a crime. Say what? I do that just for fun. I love it. But on a serious note, this man thinks you're nothing without him. This man thinks he is the oxygen you breathe. This man thinks that because he brought you up from wherever he thinks he brought you up, he can treat you in any kind of way that he wants. What do you think is your worth? I don't know how much money he has. I don't know how great the sex is. I don't know what he does for you to be okay with him to add another person and make you live with it, then insist on international media. I can only imagine how he behaves at home, but insist on international media that you need to deal with it or get out. This is your husband, your protector, the love of your life, the other half. But you know what? Everybody says, let no one pull asunder what God has put together. I have a very difficult time believing this is the man God had in mind for you. I don't think this is God's man for you. You need to let go of him. Go get yourself together. Figure out how you got here. Straighten up. Return to your center so the man that God has for you can find you. And let this Neanderthal keep tramping the earth by himself. Okay. I say this with love to uplift you, and I hope you can hear it with that intention. God bless you. Godspeed to you. Be well. Mwah. You are precious beyond measure. That's true. Each sister lift a sister, each sister hug a sister.